We have the Go Fest Grand Finale in Pokemon Go on to make sure you guys are ready, prepped to go to get the most out of this one-day event. That's going to be the Grand Finale for the summer season in Pokemon Go, so you know what time it is. Welcome to the Training Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you ready for Go Fest Grand Finale in Pokemon Go? Number one, if you guys do want to see me, I will be at the Long Beach Pike in California. I will see you there at 10 a.m., which is going to be the event start time. Not only that, I will be live streaming this event on Twitch. I can't wait to see you guys out there. We're going to go over my top tips to make sure you guys fully max out. I will see all you guys at Long Beach Pike. There's a lot going on. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a great place to play Pokemon Go. So I hope to see some of you guys out there. So the event is going to go down on Saturday, August 27th from 10 a.m. all the way until 6 p.m. for a grand total of 8 hours. 8 really condensed hours. So you guys are going to have to be on top of it, and that's what I'm intending to do with this video. Not only that, I will also have a raid prep guide coming out tomorrow that's going to help you out with Buzzwole, Xurkitree, and the like. So the Go Fest Grand Finale ticket is $10.99. However, if you did buy the original Go Fest Global, this ticket was included, which I did stress was a really good idea. So if you want to participate, because now we have a lot of stuff that's coming out and it's a grand finale, it's really cool, that's going to be the ticket price. Or if somebody has purchased the ticket, from June you will be able to gift out 3 Go Fest Global tickets for $4.99 at a discount, so everybody can play. So make sure to give out some love to people who may not be able to afford it or may not have the means to. That's amazing. I really appreciate everybody that's so generous in this community. This community of Pokemon Go players are especially amazing, especially everybody that is here at the Trainer Club. Love and appreciate you guys. Let's get into all the tips. So for the free version, there will be a short special research. Munna will be making its Pokemon Go shiny debut. There are going to be a couple items making their way into the shop, which will include Nihilego, Buzzwole, and the Recon that we have seen through the research quest line throughout the season. The Ultra Beasts will be making their way into 5-star raids. There will be event stickers, and then there will be habitats unique to the Ultra Beasts that will be in the raid battles. And then for the ticketed experience, you will have the ability to catch shiny unknown N and X for the first time. All the bonuses will apply to you that we're going to cover here in a second. So starting at 10 a.m. local time, trainers who have caught Sky Form Shaman will be able to form change it into the land form if that's what you want. There are going to be 3 short exclusive research quest lines that are going to be coming out that will give you the Skyform Shaman encounter, and then Incense throughout the days will encounter you to Unowns with a lot of shiny potentials out there. Torkoul, we also have Tropius, and the bonuses are going to include, for the ticketed items, 9 free passes. So guys, I mean, already right there you're getting your money's worth just by the passes alone. You will have up to 5 free snapshots. You will have an extra 5,000 XP per raid. You will have 2-hour incenses. You will have 3 times XP for spinning Pokestops and gyms, and then also you will have half distance on your incubator. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and those incubators, we are going to talk about those in one of my tips, because we have these spawns, we have this habitats, we have PvP stuff to go over. My goodness gracious, let's start getting into the top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to talk about the items leading up to this event, guys. We have a lot of things going on. I want to make sure you guys are fully prepped and ready to go for this, because it's the Grand Finale Go Fest event, which means I think it's going to go out with a bang. And for me personally, I've been catching a lot of Pokemon in the Go Fest season. On average, about 1,000 to 1,200 per day when I'm playing, right? And obviously, I can't catch as hard as most of you guys out there because I have a lot of other things that I am balancing, meeting people, filming videos, multitasking. So for you guys, you should be catching a lot more, which is going to lead us into our ball count. So I want you guys to start getting up on your Pokeball count. But most importantly, your Great and your Ultra Balls are very important, because I want you guys to have around, ideally guys, 1,000. Because remember, now we have the setting in the game where you can remember your last used Pokeball, which will allow you to blow through your Great and your Ultra Balls a whole lot easier. And then that's going to lead us into some more items. So we have our Golden Raspberries. The reason why I suggest you guys have Golden Raspberries is to catch shinies more guaranteed, and to be able to help you skip animation catch them. If you guys do want to see how to skip animation trick or AR catch to get more shinies, definitely check it out over here, because that's when I did the video where I did talk about somebody getting over 80 plus shinies for Go Fest, Seattle. That's how they did it with AR Plus and Shiny Check. So what I'm looking at here for Golden Raspberries is gonna be about, think about how many shinies you typically get. If you get about 40 to 50 is cool, but at the same time, just remember guys, that maybe there's Pokemon in here such as Tropius that you guaranteed wanna catch easily, or other Pokemon that might be a little bit more challenging to catch. The Golden Raspberries help out. Silver Pineapples also help out as well. And then finally, we're gonna look at the Pineapple Berries because you have a lot of Pokemon spawning. You might want some extra candy as well. Candy's not the biggest concern of mine anymore because, you know, I've played this game for so long, but for some of you newcomers, you might still need some candy as well. So having at least 300 to 500 Pineapple Berries are amazing. And if you guys don't have as big of a bag, what you're gonna wanna focus on is solely Ultra Balls and then Golden Raspberries and Silver Pineapple Berries. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Even if you have to delete out all your Pokeballs, all your Great Balls, and only have like 200 Ultra Balls and then like 40 Silver Pineapple Berries, and that's all you can hold in your bag, and you put all your rare candy into something like a Mew, totally do that. But then we wanna talk about clearing out our bag. For me personally, I'm going with at least 1,000 spaces going into the Go Fest Grand Finale event. I wanna have as much freedom to catch everything and then check everything and decide what I want to trade and transfer at a different time. So 1,000 plus spaces in my bag is a must for me. So make sure to do that. And if you guys do want to see how to clear out your bag, check out the video up here. Also, let's talk about the premium items that you may want to encounter throughout the day. So we have Lucky Eggs and we have Stardust for the star pieces. And then we have incubators, right? So for me, 12 kilometer eggs is going to be a must because you guys are ready to go for the day. You don't have to worry about it. Get the Stardust right off the bat. Half incubator discs with the super incubators. You guys are looking really pretty. So with that said, now let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is gonna be all about where do you play. Like I said, I will be at the Pike in Long Beach. So if you guys do want to play there, meet me there, 10 a.m. I'll see you guys there. If you do not, cool. Find a place that's gonna be a downtown area that has great spawns, that also has access to a lot of gyms, especially if you wanna do raids. Great places are like New York City, Chicago, Boston. Any of those big cities are gonna do well. And not only that, I suggest you guys do play with people because it makes the gameplay experience more fun. You're able to take down raid bosses easier, and it just increases and enhances your gameplay. So with that said, we're gonna start getting spawns and everything like that in tip number 3. Alrighty, so we're gonna start running through these spawns, which is a lot. There's a lot of things going on. So for the first one, we are gonna look at the Pheromosa time, which goes from 10 to 12. I really like that they are not doing hour, and then repeating it. I like that it's gonna be a 2-hour increment, so it feels like you can really get into that habitat as opposed to switching it all up throughout the day. So the new Pokemon throughout the entire event is gonna be the Shaman Scarf Pikachu. So that Pokemon does have a shiny, great looking Pokemon. There's gonna be Scyther, Pinsir, as well as Sudowoodo. All of them do have shinies. Just remember, Scyther is a Pokemon that has a Mega that's out right now. Pinsir has a future Mega that's going to be better than Scyther, and then eventually Mega Heracross will take over. We have Hitmontop that does have a shiny, great shiny to get right there. We have Meditite, we have Anorith, Kricketot, Woobat, as well as Carablast. As far as meta attackers, yes, we do have the XL Candy that you could get for the Megas. They're not the most effective Pokemon in the game, so as far as meta attackers in this area, nothing too crazy. But as far as PvP goes, Hitmontop is going to be ranked 78 in the Great League with 0, 14, 15 as the PvP IVs. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 66 at all 100% 15, 15, 15. And then we go to Meditite to Medicham, going to be ranked 8 at a 5, 15, 15 at level 50. So you do need 296 XL Candy. And then we have Escavalier that's going to be ranked 73 in the Great League at a 0, 15, 13. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 20 at a 1, 15, 14. And then 75 in the Master League. So that Carablast is coming through as the Swiss Army knife of this 2-hour for the Go Battle League, which is then going to lead us into the next time frame, which is going to be Buzzwole. And every time I do call out a 2-hour period, that is going to be when the raid battles do encompass. So this is going to be from 12 all the way until 2. Buzzwole will be in raid battles, and the spawns will be Machop, that has a shiny, Geodude, that has a shiny, Hitmonlee, which has a shiny, I really want that shiny, Hitmonchan, Magmar, Numel. We also have ourselves Cranidos, Drillbur, as well as Axew. And Axew is that Pokemon that a lot of people do want. Drillbur being a really good ground type attacker, and if it ever does get a shiny, it will really prevail as well. And as far as meta attackers here, we do have the Machop. The Machop going into Machamp, especially in the shadow form, is really well ranked, so getting a lot of XL Candy if you don't is going to be in your best interest. And as far as PvP goes, the Machamp in the Great League is going to be ranked 35 at a 0, 14, 11. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 73 at a 0-15-14. And then in the Master League, it's going to be a 98 with the XL. Then we have the Hitmonchan, actually, that is ranked 57 with XL in the Ultra League. And then the Excadrill is going to be ranked really well in the Master League at 43. And then let's not forget about Haxorus, that's going to be ranked 86 from Axew in the Master League. So as far as meta attackers, the Excadrill does do really well as a ground type attacker, but beyond that, we are not looking at anything crazy and no Stardust boosted Pokemon in here as of yet, which is then going to lead us into the next period, which is going to be Xurkitree from 2 until 4 p.m. A lot of people are going to be checking this out. If you guys do want to see how good Xurkitree is in Pokemon Go or any of the other bosses, do check out the video up here because it is going to help you out. So for this one, we have Pikachu. We are going to have Electabuzz. Electabuzz in the shadow form as Electivire is a very good electric attacker, so getting the Exo Candy is going to be desirable here. We do have Electrike that's going to go into Mega Manectric, that is the top electric mega in the game. We do have Laleep, we do have Shinx, and we do have the Sandy Burmy. All of them do have shinies. I would say the Burmies are a little bit more rare, so definitely if you have the chance to get that, do so. We do have Combee, we have Foongus, and we have Joltik. Combee and Foongus are going to be Stardust boosted Pokemon, so these Pokemon are going to be very good to catch during this time frame. We also have Shelmet as well as regular Stunfisk, which is going to fare semi-well in PvP. So as far as meta attackers, obviously we have the Electivire and the Manectric, but beyond that, we don't really have too much here. And the PvP stats for these Pokemon are as follows. We do have Credilli, that's going to be in the Ultra League, ranked 89 at an all 15-15-15, 100% IV. Then we have the Galvantula, ranked 81 in the Great League at 0-15-15, and 77 in the Ultra League at all 15-15-15s. Then in the Great League, we do have the regular Stunfisk, ranked 79, not as good as the Galarian, but it is ranked at a 0-12-15. And then finally, we do have the Nihilego going down in Pokemon Go for the last hours from 4 until 6. In here, we do have Bulbasaur, we do have Shaman Pikachu, then we do have Clefairy, we have Tentacle, we also have the Chansey, which goes into Blissey, which is a great gym defender. We have Tangela, we have Omanite, we have Chikorita, we have Turtwig, we have Burmy, we have Munna, which is the new shiny, we have Frillish, which does not have a shiny out yet, we have Swirlix, that is the shiny released in Japan, so a lot of people are going to want to play this 2 hours, and then finally we have Skrull. And the PvP IVs for these Pokemon are as follows. We do have Venusaur, 80 in the Great League at a 0-14-11. In the Ultra League, we do have it at rank 27 at a 1-15-14. Then we have the Clefable in the Ultra League, ranked 88 at a 0-15-13. At a level 49, XL candies are highly required. Meganium in the Great League, 43 at a 0-10-15. And in the Ultra League, a rank 17 at 0-14-15. And then we have Jellicent, ranked 93 in the Great League at 1-14-14. And that's going to lead us into Incense in the next tip. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be all about the incense in Pokemon Go. What are we going to do with it? Is it going to be worth your time? What is going to be accompanying each of the 2-hour periods? For Pheromosa, we have Mr. Rime and we have the Pansage. That's going to be a highly desirable one right there for me. I really want that Pansage. In Buzzwole, we're going to have Torkoul, and then we are also going to have Pansear. Xurkitree, it's going to be Panpour as well as the Clink. And then finally, we are going to have Tropius as well as the male Frillish coming for the last 2 hours. And then of course, throughout the entire time, you will have access to Unowns spawning from the incense that are going to be B, G, N, O, P, S, and X. All of them do have shinies, with the N and the X being the brand new shinies in Pokemon Go for the Unowns. So good luck out there getting those shinies as well. And we're going to talk about the mega Pokemon that I am going to recommend. So for spot number 1, which is going to be the Pheromosa 2-hour period, Pheromosa is going to be bug and it's going to be fighting. This Pokemon can get Mega Boost from Scizor. We could also get it from Beedrill, which would be a shared poison type Pokemon, or we can also get it from Lopunny, which is normal and fighting. So those are the megas that if you want to get the XL candy coming from this specific raid boss. But if you want to go even further, which mega would I recommend? You're going to have to really go through here. However, I really like the bug type Pokemon to help you get Scyther candy and also Pinsir candy because both of those do have megas. However, if you are looking for the Hitmon candy and the Metatite candy, using the Mega Lopunny would be a good option to be able to boost Pheromosa, Hitmontop, and then we also get the Metatite. So you're going to have to choose what that's going to be for you, which is then going to lead us into the second time frame, which is going to be the Buzzwole from 12 until 2. Buzzwole is going to be fighting as well as bug again, all right? So you could transition that Beedrill over, or you could change it up depending on what the spawns look like for you. In the slot number 2, we are looking at having an Axew in there, which if you do want Axew XL candy, I don't know how prevalent the spawns are going to be, but this Pokemon will take a Mega Altaria to boost the Dragon type. But we do have more Pokemon in here as well, including some Fighting type Pokemon. So if you want to switch out of the Beedrill and go into some of the Fighting types for the Hitmonlee, for the Hitmonchan, get a little bit more of that, and that would make up for the lack of XL candy coming from Hitmontop in that first hour, it would be great to run a Mega Lopunny because you get the normal type and then you also get the Fighting type XL candy boost. Coming from the Machop and the Hitmons, which are really big players in this hour. However, if you do want other Pokemon, feel free to change your Mega for that, wear the Mega Altaria, or if you want the Rock type, you can look at the Mega Aerodactyl, which is then going to lead us into spot number 3, which is going to be the Xurkitree hour, which will be Mega Manectric to be able to get you this XL candy, or you can go with the Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is obviously going to be a Dragon type Pokemon, but during this hour, there are going to be no Dragon type spawns. So for me, going in here with a Mega Ampharos would probably be the best bet because at least if I see a Dragon type spawn, I will be able to catch it. However, Mega Manectric will work as well, but you're not getting a dual purpose, even though there's no specific mention of anything that's going to be worthwhile for the dual purpose here. So with that said, this hour is strictly electric Pokemon, so any electric Pokemon is going to be great for XL candy for the raid boss and for the wild catches. So that's going to be my recommendation, which then leads us into the final spot, number 4, which is going to be for Nihilego. Nihilego is going to be a poison and a rock type Pokemon. We do have some poison spawns in here, but we have grass spawns in here. We have other types of spawns like normal types as well. So Nihilego boosts can come from Mega Aerodactyl, it could come from Beedrill, but most importantly, what I like about this one is going with the Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur will hit XL candy boost on any Nihilego raids you try to do. It will also boost poison types in here, and it will also boost grass type Pokemon such as the Turtwig and such as Chikorita. Chikorita is very important because Meganium is a level 50 in the Ultra League and it does very well. However, if you are looking strictly for a gym defender and XL candy there, using something like the Mega Lopunny for the Chansey would do your best. But my lineup for Mega level 3s are going to be, for part 1, I am going to be looking at the Mega Beedrill, and all of mine are going to be Mega level 3s. That is the most important, so please choose your Mega level 3 over the Mega level 2 and Mega level 1 because you get so much more XL candy. In time spot number 2 for the Buzzwole, I'm going to be looking at Mega Lopunny to be able to get me the fighting type boost. In time spot number 3 for the Xurkitree, I'm going to be doing Mega Ampharos just to multi-purpose in case there is a dragon spawn out there and it's not just the Mega Manectric that's only electric type. And then in spot number 4, I'm going to be going with the Mega Venusaur. So I will be having 4 different Mega evolutions throughout this entire time to make sure I capitalize. And so, for the sake of time, we are going to cover the Landform Shaman IVs here, and then I will do a completely other video that's going to cover all of the raid bosses, their IVs, and a quick counter guide for each of them to make sure you guys can set up your parties to go after these Pokemon, to take them down efficiently, and to move on, because taking these Pokemon down efficiently is going to be the most important way to get a ton of XP and to still be able to catch at the same time. So, the Skyform Shaman 100% IV from Field Research is going to be $15.39. So that's going to do it for all the tips, man. That is a lot to take in, but most importantly, catch a lot, have your bag prepped, get a lot of items, and max out, especially those 12-kilometer eggs. So, good luck out there, everybody. I will see you out there on the live stream. It's going to be on Twitch, so thank you guys for tuning in as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. We'll see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.